The following is a BATV production, made with the equipment that is available to residents of our cable viewing area. To learn more about television production and the equipment that is available to you, please visit www.mybatv.com.
This is our second award meeting of the year. Thank you to BATV and their sponsors for hosting this. And so we are going to start right out. By the way, last week, did you guys know? I know how you, well, you say every week, but you know it was his? You knew that, okay. I'm stupid, I thought you just did it for fun. Coach K, come on over.
Let's go really quick today. Very quick. These are the words I speak today on all rights of Ricky Bobby Incorporated. Trademark number 1. Thanks, Hankis. All right, very quickly, our game this week wasn't our best game. We lost 18-0. We couldn't get anything going on offense. However, our offense player of the game is kind of this week and last week would be Glenn Albanese. Come on up, Glenn. Yay! Okay, here's your decal and here's your underarm band. Good job. Next up, we're going to go with our defensive player of the week. We got 2 defensive players. He's the same guy from last week. Would be Connor STEJSKAL because he had 20 tackles in our A game this week. Good job, Connor STEJSKAL. There you go, bud.
Oh, thanks, Coach.
Good job. We also had a co-defensive player this week. We did not know this guy was going to be a defensive player at the beginning of the year, but he stepped up the last couple games. That'd be Kyle Condon. Good job, Kyle. Here's your helmet decal and your underarm band. Thank you. And then our scout / special teams player of the week this week is Connor Roney. He's averaging almost 50 yards a punt. He's been booting the heck out of the ball. So Connor Roney, come on up, bud. He had a 60-yard punt in our A game last week. 60-yard punt. Thank you. Where's your shoes, kiddo? Okay, whew. 60 yards. 60. Ricky Bobby, registered trademark, number 1.
6-yard punt.
Then Coach Jensen with the sophomore awards this week. I'm out.
Yay. Hey guys, look at how excited John Buches is to be out here in this weather. He's just always excited. Hey guys, I'm here. All right, sophomore game. Got back on winning track here. 53-8 the final. 53-8. Wish we had a goose egg, but 53-8 not bad. Had a goal line stand thanks to our big boy line with Sims and Gio. That was nice right at the end of the first half. Players of the game for this week offensively. All right, man played like a 6'4", 250-pound fullback. He's not quite those stats, but had a heck of a game. Zippy. Don't call him his real name, it's just Zippy. Attaboy. There you go. Defensive player of the game had a bunch of tackles on defense, but notably had multiple tackles in special teams. All right, some guys give him a little bit of a hard time because he's a football player, but yet kind of is a pretty guy. All right, Colin, Thurston, get up here. Did you just get back from tanning? Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? He's let it go. We'll get back to him. I mean, you know, find Rourke or somebody. You got something to look forward to. All right, and Scout Player of the Week. All right, this individual came on strong, did a great job of getting our defense prepared for what we were going to see last Friday. Kind of a new guy to the scene. Benjamin Hankis playing quarterback. Woo! Sticker! Yes! Yes! Right there! All right.
I'm sorry, that's going to be disallowed. Employees of BPS Public Schools cannot win awards of any sort. Just like the lottery and any games like that. I'm sorry, Ben, you are disqualified. And he thought back in high school there was like 4 or 5 times he was sure he was getting Scout Player of the Week, and Coach Gaspari never gave it to him, and so So, sorry, Ben. I always nixed it. All right. Varsity. Had a tough game against a great opponent last week. Our opening schedule was as good as we said as anybody in Illinois, and maybe if things work out right, we'll get a chance to play them again sometime this season. Also had a JV game this weekend, played a great game against the Maine South JV team. I was pretty motivated to beat us, and we came out on top of that one. So I'm going to start out with now what we do is basically scout and or JV players of the week on ORD, and so I'll do those awards. I'll start out with defensive scout or JV awards. Had a great week of practice, and one person in particular stuck out to us from practice. Also did a great job in the JV game as well. Another player had some big hits in the JV game and caused a turnover, interception, got us going the right direction early on. Had a number of players, obviously, over the course of the week do a great job on that, but these two young men stuck out. Defensive Scout JV Players of the Week, Jake BIRKHAUG and Nick BERNABEI. And when you guys are done after practice, make sure you bring your footballs and your little stands home with you. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. All right, no speeches today. Offensive Scout, JVO, had a lot of players who did a great job in the game. Our line blocked extremely well. In particular, we thought Offit did a great job. Crowder had a big game, and Vinny ran all over people, smashed some people. PP had some catches. But two guys stuck out in practice. Again, scout team, but also in the game with great efforts. One guy threw for 3 touchdowns, had a great game, and also against our defense, did a great job of running against us to simulate their quarterback. Other young man as a receiver had 2 touchdowns, a couple highlight reel catches, and did a fantastic job in the game as well. Our offensive scout JV players of the week, Evan ACOSTA and Dylan Ingersoll. There you go, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hold on. Shh. Come on up here, Dylan.
Say go Bulldogs.
Dylan, do you have anything to say about your award?
It's an honor.
Is there any advice you have for these younger players over here as they're coming up through the ranks?
Just keep at it.
Thank you, Dylan Ingersoll, everybody. There you go, buddy. There you go. Get your work to practice. All right. Special teams, Coach C. Here we go.
All right. Okay, special teams player of the week was a tough one. He made a special play and didn't even know he could do it. Okay, he was unsure on a kickoff if you could touch the ball once it hits the ground or once it goes 10 yards. Good thing I told him, because he may not have recovered that pop-up kick. Ethan Compton. Coach Holm with defensive player.
Guys, I'd like to be a little bit more reserved today, thinking about a speech for later on in the week, so I'm be a little bit more quiet today if you don't mind. Just a thought. We had a very challenging offense to go against this week, and one of the things that we had to do was try and contain the running back from breaking away for major yardage. It required some pressure from our defensive line. And I thought one person in particular who did get us a sack and was able to be a relentless chaser of that quarterback deserved our player of the week this week, and that would be Josh Leonidas Leonard. So congratulations. We want that same thing this week with about 3 more sacks. Thank you. Congratulations.
Hey guys, over the last several years on offense, talked about this, that first beautiful day drill we had. We talked about the quarterbacks. People that sit up there and watch you play, I think over the last several years have taken for granted the incredible quarterback play that we've had here at our school for many years. And I certainly don't, and I hope you guys don't either, because it's a big part of why we're able to spread the football around. You know, if you watch TV at all, watch the game on the TV, you hear them talk about game managers. Those are the guys that just kind of hand off, make sure they don't make mistakes, those kind of things. We have guys that allow us to get the football in many different guys' hands. And this past weekend was very evident with that, both the varsity and the JV games, with the way our quarterbacks played. A lot of different guys got touches, and that had to do with the way the quarterbacks played. And in the face of, I think, a lot of adversity this past Friday, because we went against a very, very tough defense that flew around, extremely athletic, very fast. Micah stepped up in the pocket a number of times, took big hits, delivered the balls to guys that were in open spaces. And that was huge for our team and kept us in the game and really gave us chances to win in many different occasions. And I think he's a guy who could give a game ball to just about every week by the way he plays. Started back last year, week 1, and that's just continued all the way through to this point. But this week, our player of the week offensively is Micah Coffey. Coach?
All right, boys. It is Geneva week. Everybody out there in BATV land, there's some neat information up in the locker room for you guys to check out about the rivalry and how many years it goes back and all that kind of stuff. So really excited about the opportunity here on Friday. And freshmen get a first look at them Thursday, is that right? Up there at Geneva. So start us off right, freshmen. All right, boys, let's have a great practice.